This morning, a major setback for Bryan Kohberger's defense. Multiple new rulings from the judge set to oversee this quadruple murder trial, knocking down all of the defense team's efforts to get key evidence tossed out.
This is State v. Kohberger.
Cell phone and email records, surveillance footage, even Kohberger's past Amazon purchases, potentially all now fair game for prosecutors. But most significant of all, the judge refusing to toss out DNA evidence linking Kohberger to the crime scene, including DNA investigators found on the button of a knife sheath left near the bodies of two victims, a statistical match to a swab taken from Kohberger's cheek during his arrest in 2022.
Our first point is it was an illegal search.
The judge appearing deeply skeptical of the defense team's arguments to exclude that DNA at a hearing last month.
When there's a DNA match between the DNA and the sheath and Mr. Kohberger, isn't that probable cause every day and twice on Sunday?
Now finding no constitutional violation from investigators initially running the DNA through public ancestry websites to build a list of possible suspects, explaining Kohberger exposed his DNA to the public by leaving it on the sheath, thus forfeiting any reasonable expectation of privacy in the DNA left behind. The judge similarly not persuaded that investigators couldn't sift through the trash outside his parents' home once they zeroed in on him, saying, by throwing away an item of trash containing his DNA, defendant cannot object to the testing of that DNA. These latest rulings a significant boost for prosecutors heading into trial this summer as they seek to try Kohberger for the murders of college students Ethan Chapin, Xana Kernodle, Kaylee Gonsalves, and Madison Mogen. The judge also throwing cold water on the defense team's claim that law enforcement misrepresented the account of a surviving roommate, finding her statements to police remarkably consistent, but if not, then fodder for cross-examination.
And the Gonsalves family releasing a statement after the judge's ruling saying in part, it's always a double-edged sword waiting. You want the right decisions to be made, but you also want them to be made quickly, adding in the big picture of life, justice is just moments away.
Perhaps not unexpected, but a big blow to the defense. So where does it go from here?
Yeah, so these were about motions to suppress. That's about how the evidence was obtained. They said it was illegal. The judge didn't agree. They still have an opportunity for more motions ahead of trial. Those are motions in limine. They try to limit the sort of damage that could be done for what would go to the jury. So that's still another opportunity, but this is going to be hard. They cannot appeal these rulings. They have to wait until after a verdict, guys.